Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a damn. You don't really know you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are here with another video, and in today's video we are doing another Madam Glam unboxing, y'all. Okay, I love Madam Glam. These were some of the ones I picked out. These are part of the new spring collections that just released. One was called the Spritz collection, and then the Blossom collection. Beautiful collections. These were ones that I didn't get because we're only allowed to pick a certain amount out from each collection when we get them. So these are the extra ones that I didn't get. Plus they were kind of big, those collections, so I'm happy that I was able to get some of these. This one was beautiful, Wedding Veil. It's got like this teal iridescent glow to it. I love it. It is a rubber base, but I use rubber bases just like regular polish. I put them on my natural nail or extensions. It doesn't matter for me, but they are really good for the natural nail to harden them. Y'all, I just did a voiceover. I just did this. Okay, a good voiceover, and I pressed stop, and guess what? Gone like the wind. So I'm hoping this one is not gone like the wind, or I will be uploading a video with no voiceover at all. So we're going in. First polish is this nude Negroni, and it is so beautiful. These satin polishes, y'all, have got me in the choker. They're so beautiful. You can do so much beautiful nail art with them. They're opaque. They go on so good. They're nice. I like a nice medium to thick polish. A nice opaque. Oh, it's so beautiful. This one is Lilac Moments. This one, I don't know why I didn't get this one. I think this was part of a different collection. It was still part of like the springy collections. But both collections that just came out had the satin ones in it. So now I have all the satin colors. They're just so beautiful. I'm so happy that I have them. I've been using them a lot lately. This one is Lime Margarita. This one, oh my God, so beautiful. I don't even know why I didn't get to pick this. It's very hard to pick from collections, y'all, when you only can pick a certain amount, because I really want the whole collection. As we know, I love Madam Glam. Everybody loves Madam Glam. They are amazing. They are vegan, cruelty-free, TPO-free, 21-free, HEMA-free, and also palm oil-free. They're pretty much free, okay? Free like the wind, baby, okay? Which means they have less chemicals in them than most other brands. Madam Glam is the only brand that I know that's 21 free, which means it's got 21 less harmful chemicals in it. Vegan friendly, HEMA free. A lot of gel polishes you're going to come across will have HEMA in them. That's just like a thing in the nail world. This is called Tidal Glow. This was a beautiful, beautiful blue. This was out of one of their, I should get this information before I come on. This was out of one of the recent collections. The two collections that came out recently for spring were pretty big. I can't wait to show you guys the summer collection. Oh, it's to die for. I love it. I just got it in, but I can't show it to you guys yet. This is Bunny Bliss. I actually, this was in the package that got stolen off my front porch, but I had to reorder it again because I needed it. It's a baby pink. I don't have a baby pink like it. And then this one is Virgo. We will be using this tonight, and we'll be using this in today's set. I really loved this color. This is one of those like greenish blues, like, oh, it's just beautiful. And the design that I came up with in my head came out really pretty. I really enjoyed it. We did some nice nail art, and it was a freestyle. I didn't get any inspiration from anywhere. It was just one of my, freestyles. This is High Vibration. This is part of their Korean gel collection. Beautiful. Beautiful, okay? I love these sparkly, kind of translucent colors. I use these a lot of time for when I do Frenchies. I'll use it as like a rim to go around the Frenchie rim. I don't know. I can't do a regular Frenchie and just leave it. I have to always go around the rim of the Frenchie with something sparkly. Even when I used to go get my nails done in the shop, I used to get the black Frenchies with a silver line. I can't leave it just regular. It's just something in me, y'all. But look how beautiful. I have a bunch of these glittery colors now from Madam Glam, and my Madam Glam collection is huge now. Like, I am running out of space. I'm just so proud of my collection. It's literally, I think I have over 120 polishes from Madame Glam. It's actually, I have so many Madame Glam polishes, it's getting hard to pick polishes now, because I pretty much have all of their polishes, except the ones that I really, really will never use or don't like. But I'm going to have to start even picking those now because, as y'all know, I do my own nails and I pick what I like. Was this Wedding Veil? Oh, yes, this is Wedding Veil. This was was this the rubber base? Yes, this was the rubber base one. Just so beautiful, y'all. So thank you so much, Madame Glam, for all of your appreciation and, always sending to us girls. My code will be linked in the description box below. Page Nails 35, spelt a different way than my name on YouTube. So just look in the description box below for any of my codes. They will always be there. Today we're going to go in with, I got my 3XL square no secret tips on off of Amazon. If you want to look at my Amazon storefront, that will also be linked in the description below. It's got a bunch of my favorite things that I love to use or have bought, over time. I'm sorry, my mom's messaging me, that I go and continuously buy, like my Macart glue. This Diente is the acrylic I'm using is called Diente. It's the viral acrylic off of TikTok. I did not get it off of TikTok. I got it off of Amazon. It is cheaper on Amazon, y'all, so I'm going to put that also in my Amazon storefront. If you'd like to go purchase it, click on my Amazon storefront. And you can purchase it through there. I think they're like 17 something on TikTok, whereas they are like 15 on Amazon. And I just put a bunch of other ones in my cart because I want the clear. I want to try the medium pink, and a couple other colors. So yeah, we're going to get into application. This is a beginner friendly, beautiful acrylic. I love it. I did get a bunch of the dynamic, so I wasn't going to go ham and buy a bunch of these. I just kind of wanted to try it until I tried it and like really fell in love with it. So now I want all of them, but I just bought a bunch, over $100 worth of acrylics from Dynamic, but they dry very fast. It took me like a week or so to get used to them. But yeah, they do dry fast. I was watching a girl who's actually a rep for Valentino. I watch her on TikTok all the time. We were talking about the Valentino. They were calling the dynamic covers Valentino dupes. And they're not. They do dry a bit faster, which is kind of crazy because Valentino does dry fast. If you're not used to faster drying formulas, or it can dry very fast. So if that's faster than that, it's very fast drying. Like, I have to have a very wet brush to work with it. And even when I wet my brush, the minute I put it down, I got to start going because it does dry very quick. But still, I could work with it. It's cool, but I really enjoy this Diente, so I do want to get the other ones. I also heard the Diente monomer was really good, but it's a little bit pricey. I'm actually coming down on the last of my monomer, and I have no idea where to go for monomer, where I'm going to go back to. I don't want to go back to Dynamic because I just felt like they were a bit harsh, and they were very dark in color. I heard a lot of MMA is very dark in color and has harsh. Also, it had a sticky layer. It had a weird ambition layer on it. And usually regular monomers don't. This monomer that I've been using does not. And I've really learned to enjoy this monomer. It doesn't have an overbearing smell. So I have to find something that doesn't have an overbearing smell that's not gonna break my bank. Okay. Because I am not paying $20 for 8 ounce. I will quit nails. I'm just not doing it. $20. What is a Young Nails, I think, sells their little bottles for like $21. The only time to get them is like catching them on a good sale. Anyway, y'all, I don't want to blather through this whole video. I am going to come back during nail art. I left filing out. We just had a bunch of nail art to do, so I didn't want to have to, all the filing in there. So I took that out. Enjoy the application, and I will be back, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. All right, we are back, and this is what we are looking like. Here I am tapping my fingers. That's one thing about when I go live and do content. I always forget to show y'all the progression throughout. Like after you file, I have to, I have to start doing that. Okay, like I like to see that, like how each step, oh, this is what they're looking like, and I kind of forget to do that when I'm live. So yes, but this has just been a good motivation for me to do content instead of sitting alone. So I do like to go live and do it. So right now we're just putting on, as usual, if you watch my videos, you know that I always put either a matte top coat or a base layer on before I go ahead and do any type of nail art. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do all Frenchies, all regular Frenchies with the Virgo, which is that beautiful blue greenish color. I love those type of colors. Those are like the only type of fall colors I like, are like those blue greenish reddish toned colors. I think they're beautiful. Right now I'm searching for one of my finger condoms that my lovely Chris gave me 7 million of, just so I can wipe the excess off the side so we can keep that shape crisp. Sometimes polish will fall to the side, so you do want to go ahead, and you don't have to. I like to do it because I do notice, like, I have a heavy hand with polish. So yeah, so now I'm going to use my little palette that my beautiful Eileen gifted me for my birthday. She gave me this beautiful package for my birthday. This came in it, and I really appreciate this little palette because not all the time do you need a big palette, especially if you're only using 2 to 3 colors. The bigger palettes, like my Hello Kitty palette, are really nice, but they're good when you're using like 7 different polishes. I sometimes don't always like to use that because it takes up a lot of my table. So when she gave me this, I was just like, oh my God, like she just knows me. Okay. She's just an angel, and she knows me and she loves me. So, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in. I'm using my Nails by Dev 15 millimeter. What is that called? The 15 millimeter. Ooh, baby. I don't even know if the name is still on this. Nope, it's not. I think it's the 15 millimeter Hello Cutie liner. Yes, the Hello Cutie. That's what it's called. I see it. The Hello Cutie. I'm always using my Nails by Dev brushes. I use my baby blender also, and then I use her 9 millimeter ones, the original ones that I got in. I am so sorry for the rude interruption. People don't call me ever. Like, my phone does not ring unless it's spam calls. But the minute I try to sit down and do a voiceover, here's my mom blowing my phone up, and the only thing she wants is money. I can't with my family, y'all. Like, I can't. I'll have a nervous breakdown. I'm just so sick of, like, some of the people in my family who are worthless. And guys, one day I will tell you my life story. I will tell you my life story, and you will be like, holy shit. I work very hard for my money. I worked my way out of a statistic, okay? 16 and pregnant. I went to college and made something of myself. I make good money. I support my children. It's just me and my kids. I live alone. I pay every bill in my household by myself. And yet every time I get paid, I have some scumbag blowing my phone up, asking me, I need $20 for cigarettes. 20. No, go fuck yourself. How about, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Woosah. Let me come back. This is a positive video. I just can't, y'all. I have to really cut people. And it's hard because they're your family. So it's kind of like you only get one mom. You only get one. But it's just gotten to the point where it's like more of a hassle in my life than anything else. And I'm a single mom. Like, I have children to support. My money goes to my children. I have my own habits that I have to support, so I can't support other people's cigarette habits. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a thing where, as an adult, you make your bed and you lie in it. My mom is only 50-something. She probably just turned 60-something. She should technically still be working. And it's just plus, let's not forget the grown people. There's 4 grown people in that house. Okay? 4 grown people. I'm the only grown person in my house. 1, me, and my 2 children. Okay? There's 4 grown people up there. Nobody should ever want for money in that household. Nobody. Nobody. I just can't, y'all. I can't. Sorry, that just ruined my whole day. Just like, it's not even like the asking, it's the blowing up the phone. It's the consistent, okay, you didn't answer me back on a message, so I'm gonna blow your phone up. That's what bothers me. The annoyance. The I'm gonna message you here, and then she'll call my kids. I bet you she'll call my daughter 100 times. My daughter's hip to the stuff, so she don't answer at all. But because she low key can't stand my mom either. My mom is very annoying. But yeah, I just can't. I can't deal, y'all. I really can't. So anyway, we're gonna do all Frenchies on these. They came out really cute. This again was a freestyle. I was sick, y'all. This was done Wednesday night. My son got sick Friday, and then he was sick Monday. He got sick Thursday. I kept him home from school Thursday, Friday. Then the weekend came. My daughter got sick. Then Monday came, and I started feeling a little bit crappy, but I was still cool, you know. And then Tuesday came, and I was a little bit crappier, but I was still cool. And then Wednesday came, and I was mildly crappy, but I felt better in the day. I felt actually better than the day before. Well, let me tell y'all. I must have been in the incubation period of my sickness because, like, it just started cooking up because this live I got on, like I said, all day I felt great. Not great, but I didn't feel like, ugh. But once the nighttime hit me, y'all, like when I was on this live, I felt it. It hit me like a bag. It hit me like a freaking bag. I don't know if it was the extra monomer inhalation or what it was, but it hit me like a bag of a thing of bricks, y'all. Once it hit nighttime, now, if y'all ever been sick, you know how you feel better in the daytime. Oh, here's my daughter. What did I tell y'all? She's hitting my daughter up now. My daughter just texted me, Grandma wants you. yo, when I tell you this shit gets real, bro, don't ever smoke crack, y'all. Crackheads get real serious, okay? Anyway, y'all, so when you're sick, you feel better in the day sometimes than you do at night. Nighttime is when, like, sicknesses fester. So once it hit nighttime, I think I went live at 7. It hit nighttime around like 9 o'clock, 8:30ish, 9 o'clock. That's when I started feeling like, oh shit, I don't feel good. I got dizzy. Like I was sitting here, I was like, maybe it's this monomer inhalation and I don't feel good. So then the next day, y'all, like that night after I got off live, I laid down, I went to sleep. I felt like total yit. So next day comes around and oh my God, I was like, bro, I couldn't believe how bad I felt. I could not believe how bad I felt. It hit me like full blown. Then the next day was even worse. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it was so bad that I even called out of work. Now, y'all know I work from home full time. So even if I am sick, I still get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go into an office and commute. So it's not, I don't have to call out. Why call out? You know what I'm saying? I could still sit here and it probably won't be what I do usually, but it'll be work. I won't have to take a whole day off, you know? But Friday, I couldn't even sit and pretend to be okay to work. I was so sick. And then I just started to feel better yesterday. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was coughing. Like, oh my God, it was so bad. So I feel like I didn't test anybody for COVID, but just the symptoms, if you've ever had COVID before, you can tell, like, the symptoms are different. So my taste was gone. And then the headache. When you get COVID, the headache with COVID is so bad. And it doesn't go away. And I knew it was COVID because my son had a bad headache. And that's how it starts, the headache. My son had a bad headache, and then my daughter had a bad headache. And I'm like, oh, here we go, bro. And then all of a sudden, like, I had a bad headache for days. For days. I was popping Tylenol, like you wouldn't believe, y'all. But now I feel better. And it's crazy because I got all this PR I have to do, and I'm like, oh my God, like, Nobody's got time for this. Anyway, I'm going in with these butterflies. Anyway, I feel better now. Oh, I even missed Freestyle Friday. And usually when I miss Freestyle Friday, y'all, I always go Saturday. I have never missed a weekend of Freestyle of, you know what I'm saying, going live with y'all. Like, I really don't. And I feel bad when I do because I feel like it's an obligation. It's something I've done for so long now. I've been doing this. I've been going live every weekend for years now. So it's something that I'm used to doing. So when I don't do it, I feel like I'm missing something. Like something is missing for me. Like I just called out of work or something. That's literally how I feel when I miss my Freestyle Fridays. Wednesdays, and not so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I need content, I do Wednesdays. If I don't, then I can skip a Wednesday. That's cool. But my Fridays, like my Freestyle Fridays, or my weekend time, no, I for the past 2.5, almost 3 years, I've been going live every single Friday or Saturday. If I miss Friday, I always go Saturday. So it always feels like something's missing that week when I don't get to talk to y'all or I don't get to see y'all. So that was that. But we're feeling better. We're doing great. And now back to these nails. Besides the fact that my mom is blowing my whole household up trying to get $20, which I will send her probably when I get off of here. But it's why are you blowing my kids up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of nervy ass. I can't. Okay. These butterflies, these are airbrush butterflies. I don't have an airbrush machine, but these are an awesome, solution to if you don't want to use airbrush. To me, airbrush is dangerous, just because you're using gels, and not just gels, but even the airbrush solutions I heard weren't that great for your skin, and we're trying to be able to do nails for as long as we can. We don't want to get any kind of dermatitis or you know what I'm saying? We don't want to get any of that. So I don't own an airbrush machine. I was going to get one, but they are kind of messy. Like, do I really need an airbrush machine? No, absolutely not. These are a great alternative to that. They sell them in all different kinds of all different kinds of stuff. So you can get them in butterflies. You can get them in just like regular airbrush. You know how they have like that. They airbrush like the middle of the nail to make it just like a different color. You can get that in that. You can get them in glow in the dark. You can get them all kinds of different ways. I got these particular ones from Shein. Chris said she couldn't find ones like these. So I'm going to actually look for some, because I want more of these. I should have got more, but I'm the type of person where I'll get one of something just to see how it is and then use it. And then if I really like it, that's when I'll go get more. I don't like to buy a bunch. I learned my lesson doing that, like buying a bunch of stuff, that I'll never use. I rarely use stickers anymore. I have a whole sticker book full of stickers. I have stickers for everything. Okay. So I really love these airbrush ones because they really look like airbrush. They look like you airbrush them on. They don't look fake. When you put polish over them, they're not weird. They don't bubble up. They're really good quality. And I really like them. So I'm going to look for them in like different designs. They have them in, I forgot what else they had them in. I know that obviously they have them in the butterfly, but they had them in a bunch of other ones. I'm just trying to think of like what other designs they had them in. I love butterflies, so a lot of my stickers are butterflies. But yeah, I'm trying to think. But I will link them below if I can find them. Or I'll put them in my Amazon storefront, because if it's something I can't find on Shein or Temu, which I heard people aren't even ordering from anymore because of the tariffs. But if I can't find it on one of those, I will pay the extra money on Amazon, and you get it faster. It's kind of worth it. You pay for, what does my brother say? You pay for convenience. I'd rather pay for convenience. So that means instead of waiting a month for my Temu or Shein to come in, I pay and it comes in overnight over Prime. That's paying for convenience. It's definitely worth the extra $2 markup. But yeah, so this was the little design that we're doing, and we're also going to go in with, we're going to do flowers. I put this bling down. I'm going to do some flowers, and then I'm going to sugar over the flowers with this glitter acrylic from my local nail supply that I have. That's beautiful. I love it. It's great. So that's what I'm going to do. Kind of like when I did on the blue nails where I sugared the flowers, I'm going to do on these nails, except I'm going to do them in different colors, and we're going to do them in purple, pink, and orange. And the orange we're using is Empower by Madame Glam, Floris from Madame Glam, and One and Only from Madame Glam. All from Madame Glam. I usually only use Madame Glam, guys. So just so you know, most of the polishes you see me use on my channel are all Madame Glam. So yeah, that's what colors we're using. Empower is actually from their Unity collection. I have the full Unity collection. Because like I said, I make sure, like, when I do get to pick a collection, because I'm usually get a collection and then I get to pick 5 of my own that month. I'll usually get the rest of the collection plus a couple extra ones that I don't have. Because I think 8 usually comes in a collection. They give you 5 to choose from. So when I get 5, my 5 to pick on my own, I usually get the extra couple that go with that collection. So I have the whole collection, you know. You can't go wrong like that, okay? You can't go wrong like that. Floris, this is just a beautiful pink. I got this, I think I got this recently. Rachel, Acrylics by Rachel, was using it on her channel, and I just thought it was a beautiful pink. So when I came by it, I'm like, you know, I try not to get any more pinks now because I have so many pinks, but you can't, there's so many different shades of pink and stuff, you can't really go wrong. But yeah, so I'm going to go in, we're going to sugar with these beautiful acrylics here. These can also be found at Nail House. They sell these, Nail House sell these, and also, Dream Nail Supply or Shop Dream Nails on Instagram. You can use code GLOW for 10% off there. She sells a lot of beautiful acrylics as well. If you don't know, her aesthetic looks a little familiar, but she sells these too as well. Who else sells these? A lot of people sell these, y'all. My local nail supply, obviously. So we're going to go ahead in with this top coat. This is also from my local nail supply. I'm just trying to finish up these local nail supply ones, and then I will probably either be, I don't know what top coat. I'll probably go back with Elegance's top coat. I really enjoyed her top coat and matte. I forgot what I did with her top coat. I think I gave it away. I think I gave it away because it was brand new and I wasn't using it. I just literally recently started using the matte I got, because I got, when I got the wedding collection and I was getting all my Elegance stuff, I got her matte, her regular polish, her regular top coat, and yeah, and I never used them. I just recently opened the matte, and I love it. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I used her, I think I used the top coat like one time, and that was like to swatch it or something in a video. But I never used it because I had, literally right after I bought all of my stuff, I always tell you all this, right after I spent thousands of dollars building up my collection, I got a brand deal, and I never had to, you know, my acrylics I got for free, and then anything I bought was obviously from the brand I represented, because I represented them to the fullest on my channel. So I wasn't going to go buy Glossit or Elegances because, you know, I represent a brand, so I want to use everything that this brand has. You know, I wanted to put my all into my ambassadorship, which I did. I put my all into it. My whole page was that, you know, I regret that now. I'll never do that again, but my way of supporting was, because I got all the collections for pretty much free, my way of supporting was every launch, I would go and take my YouTube revenue and buy stuff for our giveaways. And not only that, but I would also buy the things I needed. So files, top coats, monomer, buffers, anything I needed to continue to use it on my channel, because when you have a brand deal, you get the initial for free, and then after you don't get anything for free, you have to rebuy. So if they come out with a new top coat, you get the initial top coat, and then after that you have to buy your top coats. So that's how I would support. I wouldn't have to buy the collection. Sometimes I even bought the full collections and put them in giveaways. So I would get the collection for free in PR, and then I would buy an extra collection just to put in my giveaway. I had about over 50 something acrylics in that giveaway box of bomb nails, or the old the company I represented, supporting and giving back. So I'm trying to use all that stuff up now before I go. I'm not just going to give it away. You know what I'm saying? I bought it. It was used with my own money. I'll never get what I paid for it back. So why not just use it up? And that's what I'm doing here. Local nail supply all the way. And so here we're going in doing more flowers. And I'm just going to do this to the rest of the nails. And then we'll pretty much be done. I think I put a little bit more gems on after these flowers. And these came out so pretty, y'all. I really enjoyed these. These were like summery, beachy. They reminded me of like, I don't know, like Atlantis vibes. Like I'm in the Bahamas, like, they reminded me of a summer tan, you know, like, just, they were just pretty. I really enjoyed them. I hope you guys enjoy them. Okay. Thank you all for coming out to watch my video. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all the positivity. I noticed that ever since I stopped associating with certain people, certain things, people, places, things, you know, it's been a lot less heavy over here. You know what I'm saying? So I am so appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of all my girls who always stick by me no matter what. Everybody who signed up for my membership in support of me, I appreciate y'all. Even when I was going to do away with the membership, girls were like, no, we love the membership. I like it too. Even though anybody can apply for it, I do like it. At least you know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? You can see all that. So, I really appreciate all of the girls who continue. We've been under the membership for now 9 months. You know, we're about to give birth to this county jail baby, okay? So I appreciate every last one of you. Don't think I don't. That's why I try to give back all the time, y'all, and do the little fun giveaways in the membership, because I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate the friendships that I've built that are genuine, and all my ladies who come out and make my Freestyle Friday what it is, because without some of y'all, Freestyle Friday would just not be the same, for sure. So I love you guys. Right now, so I did my thumb first, just to see how it looks, kind of. And then I went in with I did all the pink ones, and then I did all the orange ones, and just to make it kind of easier for me to get through it faster instead of curing one at a time. That would take forever. So what I do is I go in, do the flower, and then once you put the acrylic or glitter over it, it kind of freezes the polish in place, so you don't have to cure it. You can move on to the next nail, or you can flash cure it real quick if you want to, but I just find that is very time consuming doing each one individually. So that's what I did. All my pink outside of my thumb, all the rest of the fingers, I did all the pinks at one time, all the oranges at one time, and then all the purples at one time. That made it more, it go a lot faster. I'm trying to slow down my talking in my videos. I don't know why I always feel like I have to rush talk and get stuff out. But when I go back and listen sometimes to my videos, I'm like, dude, slow down. Take a breather, baby. Slow that ass down, butch. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we're doing. Shout out to all my girls. I love y'all. And I will see you guys Friday. Today is Wednesday. Am I going live tonight? Probably not. I should, though, because I do have PR. And I didn't go live Friday, so I should go live tonight. You know what? I might go live tonight, actually. I might actually go live tonight. Just because I do need some more content. And I need to open this other package that I have to get out to y'all. So I should. Yep, I think I might. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and this is what we're looking like with the pink. Look how pretty. I'm going to do this with the orange and the purple. And then we're done, y'all. Again, if you've made it to this part of the video, leave some purple hearts. Leave some purple, pink, or orange hearts down in the description below. Just so I know you're over here supporting a bitch. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out. I will see y'all tonight, Wednesday. I made up my mind. I'm going live. I got to get some more content in. We'll open the Saviland package that I have. And I love y'all. Okay. Peace. See y'all on the flippy malippy.